that contact to
first down, and they second down.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
And he will not get the first, but ooh, this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. Third down.
Brings up third down.
Now it's Gordon. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal.
That's good. First down. First and goal.
Stafford from the gun. Gotta forget about first down in a hurry. They need a chunk of yards here on second and goal.
Second and goal.
20, 32.
The give here to Gordon. And he'll have a short pickup down to the 17. Just 2 yards there on second and goal, and still a ways to go now on third. Here's another for him. And they'll bring him down to put an end to this opening quarter. And we'll see what they do about fourth and goal in a few minutes. We've reached the end of our first quarter. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We're back to Ford Field right after this. All right, they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive.
Set. Ready, hot.
On the ground here with Gordon. And he falls through the defense for a touchdown. The Lions get the game's first points here in the second. Well, they took a gamble, and it paid off with a touchdown on fourth and goal.
And to do it on the ground at that's a confidence builder. Confidence builder for the big guys up front. Confidence builder for the running back to win at the line of scrimmage. And frankly, Kate, a confidence builder for going for it on fourth down.
And that is how you take down a challenge, baby. You have some momentum after that. Let's pick out another challenge and keep it going.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll go play action. It's Richardson. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. That is Myles Garrett in there to drop him. Loss of 5 to start the drive.
Mike, you said it. You mentioned just how loud it was, the energy in this building leading up to the opening kickoff. And with a sack like that on the first play of the game, this crowd's only going to get...
Oh, and they're going to get him again. 2 plays, 2 sacks by the defense. This opening drive not going as scripted. It is 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down. So on 4th down, the Colts send out Rigoberto Sanchez to punt. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Williams. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. They pick the hands off. Now Prescott. Finds him over the middle. The Lions get to it. Only a little bit of a run after he recovered the fumble, but their offense is going to be happy as they take over possession. And that does it for that challenge. You picked up the victory. Keep things going. There's more out there to overcome. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. They're going to throw now, following the turnover. He's going to tuck it and run. And he gives himself up after a short gain. 2nd down now. They need 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 43-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. In big trouble now, and the ball is out. But the Dolphins able to track that one down and cover it, so crisis, at least momentarily, averted. Well, they got the football back, Brock, but things don't look much better. It's 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. They're on him again, and he goes down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. Now it's Jake Bailey, who's out to punt this for the Dolphins. And he wasn't needed at all in the first half, partner. This is going to be his first punt. Gets up and over a man. All right, you picked up the win. Nicely done. So what's next for you? Replay a challenge? Pick a new one?
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. They get 11 and quickly pick up the 1st down. Once again, it's Barkley. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Oh, a loose football. And the Lions have come up with the football. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Dotson, the man in motion. Hurts to the air on 1st down. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down. Hurts again. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Again, Hurts. Taking off, he'll try to get there. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And fortunately, he's able to get back on it, so not only will it not be a turnover, but in fact, the drive keeps going. It's a 1st down. Now tapped forward quickly, and this is Brown with it. That one not disguised too well. He'll get back to the line. That's it. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Oh, the ball's out. Oh, one of his teammates is there to pick it up.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Oh, got him again the 2nd time with a sack on this opening drive.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Cousins now after the fumble recovery. And oh, right away he lost the football. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
15 yards. A fumble on the play. Out of bounds. The offense retains possession.
Play action now. Cousins dumps this one off to Algier.
Cousins pass.
We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on 1st quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Well, you and the offense readies for a 1st down and 10. Cousins now. Throw over the middle, going to be caught here by Pitts. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
Gain of 10 yards. That's another. Falcons, 1st down.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Throwing, Cousins. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. The 13th play now coming on this opening drive. Here's 3rd down. Okay, so you won't be going undefeated against this challenge, but hey, the good news, losses don't count against you. And now the Falcons on a 1st and 10, getting ready to go on offense. Hand off to Robinson out of the... And a loose football! But the Falcons were able to recover, so they will keep possession. The fumble on 1st down. Now here's 2nd down. Cousins. Short throw caught by Pitts. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. All right, you did it. You got the win. Congratulations. Keep that momentum going and tackle that next challenge. And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. Robinson up the middle. And slow going there as they'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41. And we're at the 41, 2nd and 9. Slot man moves right. They'll try to throw now. Cousins. He's got his man, London, right side. Just a gain of a couple there. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
Cousins to throw it. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Oh, they try a lateral on the return, and now the ball's loose. There you have it, another challenge and another victory. Now remember, you can always replay challenges if you left any stars on the table. And the offense readies for a 1st down and 10. On the draw, Robinson. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. Score that tackle for loss to the Wyoming alumnus, Logan Wilson. Throwing is Cousins. Sets up the screen to Robinson. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. It'll be a pickup of 8 on the screen, and it sets up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here. Pro is Cousins. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. This is brought in at the 21. And just like that, another ultimate challenge has been defeated. Savor the victory, if only for a moment, because you know there's always another challenge right around the corner. Why we saw that field goal try a moment ago, I'll never understand. But as a result, this offense, they've got to be pumped. 1st and 10 in striking position already. Starting the 2nd half. And it's a fumble. And the Lions have recovered. Well done. You've defeated this ultimate challenge. Now, if there are stars still available, you can always replay the challenge again. Otherwise,
up here in the north. This is the land of Vikings. And with the Yallar horn bellowing throughout U.S. Bank Stadium, a Nordic nation of 70,000 strong rises up with a cry of Skål to usher two teams into battle. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Baltimore Ravens and the Minnesota Vikings. On the Ravens sideline, a look at their head coach. His guys losers their last game, hoping to reverse that here. Running the show across the field, that's Vikings head coach Kevin O'Connell. His guys with the crowd at their backs, and things only going to get louder once this game begins. A warm welcome to all of you tuning in. Kate Scott and Brock Heward with you as Evan McPherson's going to get us started. And the NFL on EA Sports is underway once again. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So here come the Vikings, taking the field for their first drive of the game. And leading them began his college career way back in 2018. Now entering the NFL as a second-round pick. It's Tyler Shough.
A win is a win for him, whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, or maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. To be the team-first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just 1 touchdown pass, or maybe even no touchdown passes, so long as they get the win in the end.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. On play action, here's Shough. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Jordan Lewis on the coverage.
Shotgun snap to Shough. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Incomplete. He was defended by
3rd and long for him here. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up. Well, hold on a second. We've got a Raven hurting pretty good out there. They're going to head out to look at him. The Vikings getting their punt team out. And this will bring a drive that had some promise to a disappointing end. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away. And he's brought down before the return gets far. So the Ravens offense taking over for the first time here. And bringing them out, one of 2 quarterbacks taken in the first round of this year's draft. Out of Ole Miss, it's Jackson Dart.
A bit of an uneventful outing individually last week, Kate. A touchdown and a pick for him, but the lasting memory, well, there's no question about it. Walking off that field with a loss, that stings. No doubt he feels he could have done more to prevent that result. So expect to see a motivated individual taking snaps here this week.
Quick one to the outside by Dart. And he drives it up to the 24. Kenny Moore there to make the stop.
A 2-yard pickup makes it
3rd down now. Here's Dart. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, it looks like the 30. He's got this at the 27. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Vikings and running back Ashton Jeanty headed back out there. And he's been carrying a great campaign now into the heart of this season. He's sitting top 5 in rushing yardage. Off the play action, Shough. That's Flanoy, he's got it. And it doesn't get much, up to maybe their own 40. Brian Branch getting there for the tackle.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 40-yard line.
Shough now from the gun. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. You got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing them. Shough working from the gun. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively, but listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Kind of feel like we're watching a welcome to the NFL moment for this rookie quarterback. Hey, kid, yeah, the rush gets here a little bit faster at this level than it does the college game.
Minnesota lined up in punt formation. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Now we'll get set to see the Baltimore offense for the second time. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening first down as they take the field a second time. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Dart setting in the throw here. Screen here for Gibbs. Breaks the tackle. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. That's caught for the first. And he's finally caught after a big 3rd down gain, but was one of his teammates caught by an official. We've got a flag down. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Throw here, 3rd down. Escapes the pocket. Making the call himself. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. Baltimore lined up in punt formation. And he's got this fair catch right along the 12-yard line. The Vikings now set to take the field. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
He's held it just a couple of yards on that carry, and that brings up 2nd down.
Down at the 15-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Another give here to Jency. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out.
Now 3rd and 5.
Chuck. Can't find anyone open, and he's forced to throw it away.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. But he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
And he's just going to fair catch this one. That's brought in at the 39-yard line. Now Baltimore returning its offense to the field of play. And they're still looking for their first signs of life on offense. Haven't even been able to get a first down off this defense just yet. They'll run here with Amari on Hampton. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. Following the play, one of the Vikings in some distress as they hurry the medical staff out to look at him. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. From the gun, here's Dart. That'll be caught by Troy Franklin. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
They'll go left side with Hampton. Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield onto their own side. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack brings the offense to 4th down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
And he's had a very busy game already, Brock. 3rd time they've called on him as he gets this away. The Vikings taking the field on offense. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback and as an offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
Chuck to throw. He finds Tigakokwo for the grab. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. Through 1 quarter, neither side breaking through on the scoreboard. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. More from U.S. Bank Stadium after the break. We're ready now for the 2nd quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They've got a first to begin the frame. Straight ahead with Genty. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Finds him on the ground before he gets taken down. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
And the Vikings, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Here's Shuck, 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
To throw again here, it's Shuck. Olave with the catch. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
16 yards. That's another Vikings 1st down. 1st down and 10 yards.
And off to Genty. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Down at the 10-yard line. A gain of a yard.
Throwing. Jump. That's complete to the back, Ashton Genty. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Now, it looks like one of the Ravens is having some trouble out there and is in need of some assistance. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. The flag comes out. This is going to back them up to the edge of the end zone.
Ball start. Offense.
There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. Motioning left is their running back. 3rd down, here's Shuck. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up. It'll be a field goal try from Joey Slye. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Sly's kick is up and good. And that'll mark their first appearance in our scoring summary today.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Here's Jamal Agnew on the return. He's stopped on the run back of the 27. The Ravens and Jackson Dart set to go back on offense. And it's not just a blip for him this year. He's been one of their go-to scorers on the ground as we get through the heart of this season, leading all quarterbacks in rushing touchdowns. On first down, it's Gibbs. Now this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Now one of the Vikings in some pain out there, so we'll get a stoppage here as he's helped by trainers. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Dart out of the shotgun. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30. Third down here, need 8 on the play. Third and long for him here. Dialing up a receiver screen. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Baltimore first down. A gain of 9 yards. And the Raven first down.
So critical, Kate, on those receiver screens to get that ball out with great precision. You don't want that receiver thinking about anything but navigating the blocks in front of him. That's well done by everybody.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Ball stays at that 37. Here's second and 10. Dart gonna throw again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And things look tougher now with third and long. To the air on third and long. Catch is made down the right sideline. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down.
A gain of 26 yards.
A give left side for Gibbs. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he finds just enough daylight for a 5-yard gain. It's third down.
That call right there was all about setting up an easier third down. Sure, you could have potentially gotten the first down, Kate, but now you've opened up your playbook on third down that much more.
Throwing on third. Here's Dart. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing fourth down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and incomplete.
A 48-yard attempt.
McPherson's kick is good. And we're all tied up now in the first half.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
He fields it from the 8. He lost the football. Oh, fortunate stuff there. Looks like another one of the members of the return team was able to get it, so a friendly bounce. They'll retain possession. Now the Minnesota offense trotting out. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Off the play action, Chuck. Throw left side, caught by Bryant. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Second and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the 34-yard line.
We give up the guns. It's Genty. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It's a gain of 8. And the Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Back to Jeanty. He stuck with him, but this one heads the wrong way. He winds up losing yards. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Shuck now from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Incomplete. Makes it third down. And
here he goes, third and long. Finds him over the middle. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Matt Araiza on to punt. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. And this punt is out of bounds with no chance at a return. Looks like they're going to spot it at the 30. First call here coming from the shotgun. The Ravens trotting out their offense. Going on first down. It starts. He's going to pull this one down and run with it. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. On first down, here's Dart. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact if you couldn't do it.
Makes it third and 4.
Third down from the gun. Oh, he's going to run for it. And Dart's got him a fresh set of downs there as he slides to a stop. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. On first and 10. Here's Dart. Completed over the middle. Short pickup on the play to about the 40. Brought down by Reek Woolen.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Dart's going to tuck it and run. And he gets this very close to that first. It's going to be third and short at the 35. All right, injury stoppage now. Looking for the player in question. And that is Jackson Dart, who appears to be in some discomfort and in need of the assistance. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Here's the backup. First throw. He's going to run for it. And he'll get them enough for a first down. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. Here's Bridgewater to the air. Taking off with it again. And he will slide down just a little bit shy getting that first down, but better to avoid the hit. Smart play there, and that's going to set up 2nd and 1 at most.
At the 25-yard line.
Throwing is Bridgewater. Oh, he's calling his own number again. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first.
It's a gain of 11. And the Baltimore first down.
And they spike the ball to stop the clock. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. To throw, here's Bridgewater. And he sails that one over the end zone. So on 3rd down, they're going to go ahead and bring him out to try and get 3 here before the half. McPherson's kick is good. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
That's tremendous execution right there. Really using every bit of time they had left in a methodical drive, paying off with points. And remember, they'll get the ball to start the second half as well.
He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So a field goal game at the half. A good one so far. 2 quarters to go. Now let's check in with Scott Hanson. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
Our look around the league starts now with a matchup of contrasting styles. Okay, Kate, thanks very much. It's Week 10, Veterans Day coming up on Tuesday, by the way. We salute all the brave men and women who keep our country safe. This one's for you. Here we go with the highlights. And this is J.J. McCarthy. Touchdown from 20 yards away. The Falcons run their winning streak to 5 straight as they get another W. From there, let's go out to Denver, checking in on the Broncos. They're playing host to the Las Vegas Raiders. And it's Sterling Shepard. He's one of the 4 verticals on this route, and it's a deep shot. They connect. This will be an 83-yard catch and run for the touchdown. One more to show you. Let's go to Charlotte. It's the Panthers taking on the New Orleans Saints. And this is Chris Godwin. He's so good working down the field, hauls this one in stride. A 43-yard touchdown. The Saints lead by a field goal at halftime. And here's a look at the rest of the action that's going on.